If you are robbed of victory in election, do not bother going to court. Evidence of robbery will be ignored. ATIKU says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Mr. Atiku Abubakar, has advised future political aspirants not to bother taking their grievances to court if they are robbed of a victory during any election. He said this during a press conference on Monday following the controversial Supreme Court ruling that affirmed President Bola Tinubu's disputed victory. Though Atiku's attack on the judiciary is coming after the Supreme Court rejected his motion to tender fresh evidence he obtained from Chicago State University, which indicted President Bola Tinubu for forgery. The fresh evidence from the United States institution showed that President Bola Tinubu forged CSU certificate he presented to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the last election. The former vice president during the press conference noted that the decision of the PEPC in Supreme Court will, however, have very far-reaching grave implications on Nigeria. Atiku said, and I quote, "I leave Nigerians and the world to decide what to make of the Supreme Court's unfortunate decision, but here is my take. The judgment of the PEPC and the Supreme Court have very far-reaching grave implications, including the following. One is the erosion of trust in the electoral system and our democracy. Nigerians witnessed as the National Assembly changed the electoral law to improve transparency in the process. Of particular importance was the introduction of modern technology to help eliminate the recurring incident of electoral manipulation, particularly during the collation of results. Nigerians and the world also witnessed as the leadership of the INEC, especially its chairman and National Commissioner for Voter Education, reassured Nigerians on national television multiple times that the use of that technology would be mandatory. Yet, that same INEC undermined the use of that technology during the elections and collation process and declared as winner someone who clearly did not win the presidential election. They then went further to take sides in the courts in a dogfight to defend their illegality. Who will convince the millions of Nigerians to vote in future elections after they suffered endlessly on queues to register to vote, to collect PVCs, and to vote, based on INEC's assurances only to see their vote stolen and given to someone they did not vote for? When people lose trust and confidence in elections, democracy is practically on life support. And by affirming and legitimizing the continued lack of transparency in the electoral system, the courts are continuing to usurp the rights of voters to elect the leaders. The other grave implication is that contestants in Nigeria's election should do whatever is necessary to be declared the winner. That includes identity theft, impersonation, forging of educational and other documents, perjury, and violence. And as they do so, they should ignore whatever the law says and whatever assurances from the leadership of the electoral umpire about what the law says and what they will do in compliance. And they would do so knowing that our court would approve of their behavior or at best pretend not to take any notice of it. The third is that if you're robbed of victory, do not bother going to court for redress because your glaring evidence of the robbery will be ignored in the favor of the mandate bandit. Well, this thing we Atiku talk, I support him 100%. This one way talk, it makes sense, die. That is what it is, but should that make us to stop? Should it actually make us to stop? No, it should not. It should not make us stop. What these people of this country are doing, most especially our leaders, they want us to be frustrated to the fact that during the elections, you and I would not come out. So that the election, they can manipulate it. They can put in whoever. But Nigerians, this is what I'm going to say to us. We should not be perturbed. Just like if you are a human being, if you're an adult and you want so badly something in your life, you want your life to take a significant turn, you are not going to give up at the first trial, at the second trial. You will continue. That is life for you. You will keep trying to make your life better until it gets better. That is just it. If you're trying to build new habits, you will not just sink into the old habits you have. Maybe you're trying to change your habit because you have actually realized that the old habits you have, the old habits you have, will not take you to where you want to be. You understand? Will not take you to be the person, but not make you. It is actually a kind of a stumbling block for you. You understand? You keep trying on how to, change your habits and become the better person that you have decided to be. So Nigerians, we are going to do what? We should not be perturbed. That is number one. So what ATIKU talk for that number one be say, in talks saying that the erosion of trust. Yes, a lot of us are not trusting INEC anymore. But does that mean we should actually sit down and fold our arms during the election and not go out to vote? No. These people, that means that they don't win us. Yes. It means that they don't win us. But what I'm saying is, no matter how sad this looks, we should actually not give up. We should not give up. And whatever the Lord says we should do, we should actually do that. Tomorrow, they go refer back to say, after all, these people actually come outside. You understand? It will be that you did your own part. We did our own part. Then secondly, yes, true. INEC come outside, come talk. INEC come outside, come talk, say, the PVC or the beavers, sorry, I said PVC, the beavers will be used even when somebody like Rufai Hussaini and other people were asking questions. Hope this thing will be used, and they said yes. In fact, before even Rufai asked questions, they don't come outside, come talk for national TV, run their mouths, how then go use the beavers, then use them for Ekiti State and Osun State election. And Nigerians, we're not gullible. Understand, these people, they actually used this and it went well. We don't know that they had plans for the presidential election. So INEC, they no try for this one. They no try. This is to let the Supreme Court know, say, see what in do and see what in do, we know they okay. I like as Atiku come as I can't talk this thing. Even though, yes, people are going to drag at it, and you too, you get your own baggages and that. That's not the issue. First of all, waiting they wrong. Whether the messenger, where they can't talk whether the messenger now, he don't do wrong before. You know me say making close mouth, making no talk, say waiting they wrong. Then thirdly, it is the issue of trust in the judiciary. The judiciary failed the test where the citizens of Nigeria set for them. What it means is that if you're oppressed, if you run to the hands of the law is actually going to bundle you and give it to your oppressor. That is what this thing says here. That means as a person who maybe you're coming out, you want to come out, you want to actually come outside and give, you really, maybe let's say your constituency as a councillor, or let's say your local government as a, you want to implement change, and you have noticed that, okay, the only way for you to implement this particular change is for you to come outside and become the councillor, the local government chairman, or even the governor. They're telling you to do anything you can, but please, at the end of the day, do what in the law say make you do. Come outside. If the INEC say give results, give your, don't impersonate, don't forge. Give a result that is actually, keep your hands to me. Keep your hands straight. Waiting no right. Even if the whole world they come as I can't talk, say waiting they wrong, they right. Make you no join them. That is my own take on it. Though it is very difficult to keep doing the right thing when it does not even favor you. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.